Hi, Monica. Thank you very much for taking the time to be here with us today.
Yes, absolutely, Isa. It's my pleasure to be
Yes,
here.
yes. And as you know, we're opening up enrollment into the association again soon. And we like to talk to associates such as yourself who have transitioned successfully. So
Mhm.
again, thank you for being here. And maybe you can just start by introducing yourself and the position and company you transitioned into.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a position as an associate clinical operations and at the CRO, Biorasi. It's a Miami-based CRO, and in this position, I will be working very closely with the clinical trial managers to run the day-to-day clinical operations.
Fantastic. Yeah, and it's a very exciting position. You go into sunny Miami.
Yeah.
This is great. And I know things are great now. You're very happy, obviously. We can see that. But I want to rewind a little bit to before you got the job, before you joined the association. What were some of the job search challenges you were facing?
The most important challenge I was facing was that, I was applying, not getting a response. Or if I get the response, if I get the phone interview or even the on-site interview, I was not making it. I was not getting to the offer,
Mm,
and I have no idea. It was like a blind spot. I have no idea what I was doing right. I was doing wrong. So that was my challenge, and I was struggling to figure out who can help me to find out what I'm not doing right. So
mm,
that was one of my challenge, and also because I took a career break, and sometime people tell you that as a PhD you are overqualified. So I was very confused because I never thought I'm
mm.
overqualified because I can find the positions that a PhD level position.
Yeah.
So I was confused before joining CSA.
So yeah, and I think those three things are something that a lot of PhDs experience. One, they're uploading resumes without getting a response. Two, there's a lot of misinformation out there, like you're
Right.
overqualified or a gap on your resume is a bad thing. So getting
Yes.
through that misinformation, and then like you said, so there's some things you don't know, and I like to say you don't know what you don't know, right? There's stuff out there that you don't even know that you're missing. So
Right.
learning all of that was important. So you joined the association. What were some of the early kind of aha moments that you had after joining?
Yeah, absolutely. There were so many things. I mean, when I started going through the modules, there was so much information. So I just took a step-by-step process to learning. First, the learning part was module to module, and first step was to drafting your resume, and having so much knowledge, experience, and technical expertise. I get to learn how to put your resume in a presentable form,
Mm,
and so that when people see it, they can easily scan it and find out whether you are a right fit or not. I think that was the most important thing.
mm,
And the second thing was the transferable skills, learning
mm.
about my own transferable skills that I can work in the industry, and I can contribute, add the value to the company. And
Yes.
third thing was the informational, learning about the informational interview, and that was one of the aha moment when I saw, okay, I was networking before, but then I started networking right by adding value.
Mm,
It's not always asking about the job, it's always adding the value, asking the question, asking people about their career path, how about their successes and about their failure, and they were gladly like to share with me, and that
mm.
gave me more confidence to network more, and that was one of the things that I think it really helped me to
Yes.
transition into the industry role.
No, and I love those things that you said. I mean, resumes and the networking, informational interviews, very, very important. What about the private group, the private community? How did this private group and the referral network help you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I get up in the morning, I just directly go to the Chiki Association, because that is the blog. Because every day, day to day, when you are getting all those rejections, because that is the when you see the end, end light at the end of the tunnel, you can see when how people are going through different phases of transition, to from looking for a job to successfully transition, and the in between phase. you can imagine, you can see yourself if all those people have gone through all these phases and finally they transition successfully, so you can also do it, and it gives you the confidence. And it's a big support group, I would say. You
Mm.
can ask anything, because I said the blind spot, you don't know, so you can ask all those questions, and there will be a lot of information. And people who already transition and who they are transitioning, who are have the same questions, so they provide their insight. So it's a big group. And also there is another thing I want to mention is I joined the accountability group,
Mm.
and that helped me a lot to streamline my goals on weekly basis.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's a lot of support in the CSC group.
So every day you'd wake up, go to the private group,
Yeah,
and learn, ask questions, stay
right,
motivated, get support. I think
right.
that's great. And just real quick, how quickly would you get a response when you posted something in the group?
It's just a matter of time. I think sometimes people just reply within 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And not only the CSA group, I get to make a lot of cheeky friends. So when they are available, I saw them online on Facebook, I can just directly text them and they get back to me right away.
Yes.
So it's a great network. And as I'm moving from one city to another city, I'm already know that there are so many chickies in Miami. So I don't feel alone that I'm going there. It's
That's
a
good.
big support group.
That's great. And my last question is, as PhDs, we like to analyze things carefully. So, was there any concerns that you had before joining the association? And then if so, how were those concerns alleviated after joining?
Actually, because I was looking for the information, right informations
Yes.
first, truly speaking, I was not at all skeptical. So
Mm.
I thought, because I already researched that people who already transitioned,
Ah,
who are cheeky associates, and they have already transitioned on the LinkedIn, you can find that.
yes.
And that gave me confidence that if so many people are transitioning, there should be something right that I don't have.
Mm.
So I was very open because I was looking. So I was just when the right opportunity come and I saw it, I just I don't mind joining it. And I recommend when people ask me these days that about the TKS, I said it will be worth it. You should join it. So because I see the value, lot of
Yes.
value.
Thank you, Monica. We appreciate your comments here, and we look forward to watching your continued career success.
Absolutely. This is just the beginning.